It's Saturday night. It's the After 8 Mint Show with the Earworms and me doing some turning in the background. Champion man. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Saturday Night Mint, just for a change on a Saturday night for some reason. Anyway,
what just happened?
Hey.
Hope you've been enjoying your day so far. With Jake on earlier, and then Scott on a little bit later, but earlier than me. And I'll just bring the guys in. And here we have Jake, and we've got Shuggly Jubbly with his rum and
Coke.
Rum and Coke tonight. And we've got Dale at Maple Tree Courtyard with his berry cider. I think it is something like that.
Oh, it's a dodgy cider.
Dodgy. All right, okay. Right, I'll shove them guys back in the background again and let you see what we're turning. For those of you who, if you were in at Scott's, you probably got a quick preview of this. So this is what we've got on the lathe tonight. It's another nice piece of ash. Oh no, not
huge
again.
Ash.
Huge, yeah, it is.
That's a huge ash.
Oh my lord.
What is it? It's around about 16 inches diameter by just over 2 1/4 deep. It'll be a platter, obviously, and the bottom will be left plain, but the top will have some colour. And I'm going to use the Joe Sonia's iridescents because I haven't used them for a while, and I'll be using a balloon to put the paint on. So I'll switch the lathe on.
I like big wood and I cannot lie. Oh my
And
God, girl.
we're turning just over 700. So I'll get on, do some turning, and I'll let the guys let me know what's going on.
Lurking in the chat. Lurking in the chat, you've got an AGK Woodworks, you've got an Ashley, you've got a Colin Izzard, you've got a Connie, you've got a Douglas Mugging, you've got a Good Ton Daily by Belair, you've got a Sugar Rotty, you've got a Jammy Jake, you've got a James Crawford, a Joe Gruffalo, you've got a Leela, you've got a Shane Hurst, you've got a Wood Jedi, and a Wood Worm by Fall. A few other suspects. I suspect.
Oh my.
Connie says she couldn't get enough ash.
You can't get enough of that ash. Do-do-do-do.
Michael Azopardi's out. He says, morning, Wayne and Earworms.
Good morning.
Hello. Yeah, it's just
I'm not expecting
like a crafty on a normal week.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a lot in tonight. There's a couple other things going on tonight, I think.
I don't know what's more important than this.
Yeah, I'm having a little think about it. I can't see much either.
Young Ashley said, today is packed full of live shows.
Kez Andor fills in. Hello.
I reckon it's Kez. Could be Phil. Probably Kez. Could be Phil. Wood Wizards by Colin lurking in.
Actually, today, it's like the virtual crafty, only it's not like the virtual crafty.
No, that's next weekend.
Yeah.
30 beautiful people in.
Shave it, Wayne.
Hectic. I've got a really hectic week next week.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I've got the demo up at Broxburn on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing a live on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be doing a live on Friday lunchtime.
Oh,
I've got shop duty up at Gatehouse of Fleet next Saturday, and then I've got to rush back and get ready for the virtual crafty.
Get in for the crafty, isn't it?
So not much, huh?
Not much.
No, we'll keep Wayne busy. We'll keep him active.
Ash tells us she's next weekend. She's out of town, but she'll watch the replays.
Sweet.
Michael Azopardi believes that this is the #1 live show. Is this one?
Hey, like
Michael.
it.
Scott says he's eating dinner whilst watching. Imagine that. Is it dinner or a bag
Watching what? Your dinner or the show?
Well, Scott is.
Yeah.
He's probably been and bought something really expensive because he's pinched his mother-in-law's credit card.
Oh,
Did he?
He's probably just eating biscuits, knowing him.
She's got so Jennifer's Crafting Creations in. She says, "Good evening, Wayne, Jamie,
Hiya,
who's not
Jennifer.
here, Jake, Shug, and Dale. Good evening, everyone else in the chat watching from Morecambe tonight from my 400 sub treat. Whoa, hey,
Oh, nice.
Hey, congratulations.
Ruby
Sandy
Claire.
Mungham's jumped in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry,
My bad.
sorry,
my
Jake.
bad. My bad.
Go on,
No,
mate.
no,
I was excited,
Douglas,
man. Ruby Claire's here, man. I was excited. I jumped in there. Woohoo.
Good evening, Ruby.
Evening, Ruby.
Douglas, I know you were having problems with the Buy Me a Coffee the other night, so in my link tree, which is in the description, I've put a link into PayPal Me. It should be.
I believe Scott's having sweet and sour cockerel. I could just see him now. He's probably just spat half of it across the living room.
Joey's asking question. What wood we using tonight, young Wayne?
We are using a piece of ash tonight.
He just wanted you
Which,
to say it again.
Yeah, I know. Which came from, it's quite local. It's only about a mile along the road I got this from.
Can't be local. This is local ash for local people.
You know, at some point he's going to have to wipe this ash.
And I'll be using paper to do it as well.
Oh, no, you're never going to guess, Wayne. It's now, Kitey has changed the name to Ash at Kitey's Shed. There's plenty of ash in here tonight. That's all I can say.
Joey says it's his favourite. Woodworks by Colin says that's a big ash. Dougie Mungham says, Wayne, it is Lloyd's new security. You have to have an app.
All right, okay.
It's Lloyd's of London, isn't it? It's like so it's got to be a
Yep.
app. I say it. You know, shiny shoes. What?
What? My name? Yes, it's J.R. Hartley.
We have 42. The answer to life's universe and everything watching now, Wayne. What?
Excellent.
Alan Gibbs slipped into the chat. Evening, Alan.
Young Joey has this to say. Well, then, that's a proper big piece of ash. It's Texas size.
Has hips on it.
If that ash was any bigger, there'd be a gangster rapper involved.
Been spending most of my time.
I actually had to cut this down so it would fit on this lathe. BB. Yeah, I must get back on the VB. I haven't been on there for ages.
AGK's asking, can you get your arms around that ash? Not while it's spinning. Not with that attitude. Before Jake beats me to it.
Hey, I'm glad I can make a difference in the world, man.
Making a difference. Catch
Question,
trees
a
at a
couple of
time.
things in there. AJ Woodwork says, can you get your arms around that ash?
That's the one.
Dr. Bob's in.
Hiya,
Says, I
Bob.
love you guys. Innuendos.
Did he say innuendo or on the endo? Can't be doing with that.
I prefer a good double entendre myself.
There's about 7 or 8 different things I could respond to that. None of them are none
Yeah,
of them are
no.
airable.
It's like the lass that walked into the bar one night, and the barman says, "What you having?" She says, "I'll have a double entendre." So you give her one.
Oh, hey. I've got to get to this one. Young Scott has said, although the chicken ball stuck, he's just had some balls stuck in the back of his throat. He says it's bloody scary. Chicken one.
I thought he said he was going shopping, not Brighton. Hey.
The question in there from Woodworm Palm from me, which is ideal. How's your workshop coming along? Is it finished yet? When do you think you'll be doing lives again? Well, there's a long answer to that, but the basic scenario is the mini workshop is completed. We start work on the big one probably about the 20th of April, and after it's ready, we'll be doing live. Nice. Big one, huge one, made from lovely oak.
Douglas Mungum said, Wayne, done PayPal, thumb up. Nice one, Douglas.
Thank you, Douglas. Very much appreciated.
Good Turn Daily by Blair says, Wayne, you're going to have to name this piece of ash after Kardashian.
Hey!
After, oh, God.
Cardassian.
I thought they were baddies in Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
They are, like I said that. I'm sure that's where they come from. So what are they doing having their own show on telly? It's just not right. Oh, there you go. There's one for you, Jake. Joey's comment.
Wayne sure is taking his time with that sweet ash, Bobby.
Yes!
Dr. Bob thinks that it must be the water that we consume.
Water?
Well,
what's that?
Could well be.
It's Wayne, water's that thing you put in the coffee.
All right.
Just before you
Not the brandy, the other one.
Colin said, Dale, your little workshop is about 5 times bigger than my shed.
No, he says, Dale, your little one is about 5 times bigger than my shed. Mm.
Well. Let's not be gauging size on this show. There you go. Scott's claiming that you're Doctor Who, Dale.
Could be. Apparently, if you take my first name and first initial from my second name, it certainly has a Doctor Who sort of theme.
Mm-hmm.
45 lovely, wonderful people watching tonight, Wayne.
Yes, Blair's right. Keep it classy. Oh, no, it's Saturday night.
It's Saturday night.
Classy's gone out the window. We opened the window up and chucked it out.
Yeah, it's out of there. Smashed when it hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All we need now is more information on Jeeves and his banana hammock.
Good Lord.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ashley says she loves you forever, Wayne, but her Labrador wants to snuggle, so she's got to go. Oh,
I think that's terrible. I think that's absolutely terrible.
Absolutely.
Let the Labrador out for half an hour. It'll be fine.
Proper terrible.
The dog's going hashtag me too.
That's right,
Let's
Joey.
get this.
Classy went out the door a long, long while ago.
Oh, definitely. Especially on a Saturday night.
Saturday night, and we're feeling all right.
This show's got class. It's just third.
I was going to go with lower.
Oh, I like that, Jennifer. Jennifer said, that's a strange name for a butler, Labrador.
Steerage. Oh, lol. Says Colin. AKA AJK Woodward says, Joey, she's going to kick your ass.
Probably gonna happen at some point.
Scotty says, yeah, but Ashley's lab is a puppy, and when it comes to Wayne, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That was very well thought through, that, man. Well done. There's no level low enough for this, says Dougie Mungham.
Correct. It's measured in the gap that you find in between a rattlesnake's belly and the floor.
And that's pretty dang low.
That's pretty dang. Look, Bobby, that rattlesnake got no gap.
Benar. Ashley says, Joey is baby bro. So when we fight, it's like a doggy pedal. Unrelated to our snuggling Labrador, for the record.
Just to be clear.
As it should be, says Douglas. Steady on. Do you know what's wrong? There needs to be you know what the absence of Jamie means? We don't have any blip there.
Yes, we haven't got any. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
There you go. We've got to get Wayne to say no.
Pretend. We'll just pretend.
We've got to go old school. You know what I mean? So when he gets Yorkshire Grit out, who's giving it?
Shug is. There's no Hank Hill memes, man, so I'm in the clear.
You know, I had to read what Joey put in there half a dozen times, and it really was only the last one where it clicked. Because I got with dog rink, I read bull Ashley is what I came up with the first time round. Yeah, I had a little trouble with that too. Where were we? Oh yeah, Doggy Paddle, is that the same as Doggy Style? Says Scott, the blue light turner.
There we go. There goes the neighbourhood.
Colin says that's BDSM style, Scott. Douglas Mungham says, "Where's the swing?"
Jamie isn't here, so there's nobody to operate the video clips and stuff like that. Oh,
okay.
Show that to the camera.
Ashley Council.
Wait, that's it.
All right, go on then, Shug. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do it for Yorkshire. Having to go old school here.
Yeah. Do it, Shug. Do it. Do it.
Do it, Shug.
Do it.
He's not having it. He's not there. He's being talked at by Paul.
Uh-oh.
I've lost my thread now. Ashley, brother means nothing over here. You obviously not seen the Jim McCow show. Oh yeah. Nope, not seen that, says Ash. Scott, let it go, says Joey. Dr. Bob says, texturing, I mean. Oh, hold on a minute. Whips and chains. Texturing, you mean, says Dr. Bob. AJK Woodworks is in at the spirit of this. He says, do it for Yorkshire.
Oh, that's it. There it is. I don't know what happened then, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. All right, and come on in. Make up for it.
Yeah.
First
Do it for Yorkshire!
You put like
There
3
we go.
extra syllables in there, man.
Katie's in.
Hey!
Katie's in, I should say. Yeah. Cornish maid. Hello.
There.
Are your parents with you, young Katie? Ashley says, is that like a place in Brighton, Scott? Jerry McCow show, I think, reference. More like Jerry Springer, says Scott.
Oh no, we don't want none of that.
No, don't want any of that.
Hey. Sometimes it's kind of fun to
Jeremy
watch.
Kyle. Yeah, it is until you realise the people on there you actually know.
We need to behave ourselves. We need to
Or
behave
related.
ourselves. Katie's parents are in.
Oh no, I think they condone it. I think they condone
Hey.
it. Let's just check. Katie,
They
do
done-
they condone this kind of behaviour?
They done messed up. Sounds like.
One, two, three. Hi, Katie and Cool.
Did you see him polish that asshole?
Oh my lord.
I went there.
Oh my.
There was a line, but it was Saturday night.
No.
There was
the
a
line's
line.
gone. Tipsy Turner says, man, I keep showing up late.
It wasn't a line, it was a dare.
It was gay. It was a.
I
It was
dare
a.
you.
It was a long old dare. Yeah, Blair's got it. Oh my. Terry's in. Evening, Terry.
Hello,
Hey,
Terry.
Larry.
Hello, Terry. Dr. Bob says it's pub-like turning. Eh?
He's got it. He's got it. It's like turning down the pub.
Oh, I just remembered we've got the Makers Quiz next Friday night as well.
Oh.
Yeah. We have got.
You're going to be all tuckered out. You're going to have to get in your jammies early.
Yeah, I know. Right.
There's a
let's see
question
what
for the
we've
chat.
done.
What kind of pajamas do you think Wayne wears? Is it kind of like a Spider-Man outfit? Is it kind of Wee Willie Winky style classical with a little hat? What do you guys think? You have 50 people watching you, Wayne. 50 wonderful human beings.
I reckon he'd have Batman jammers. I don't know about Spider-Man. I think Batman. I think he's a DC man myself.
I'm back.
DC. Douglas Munger in jammers. Colin reckons tartan. Parliament one says Michael as a party.
Fred Gilliver's
Good
in.
hand, Wayne.
Good evening, Fred.
Hello, Fred.
Hello.
Douglas has a question for you, Wayne. He said,
Yeah.
I have a ball-shaped blank. How would you put a mortise or tenon on it, please?
If you want to put a tenon on, just hold it between centres.
A mortise, that'd be a different matter entirely.
If you want to put a mortise on, one thing you can do, as long as you get it centralised properly, is actually initially put it on a worm screw, and then put a mortise on the other end. Or if you've got a decent drill press and a proper sized drill bit, you could actually clamp it in on the drill press, and just drill a hole for the mortise, like I do on blanks like this.
Chat's moved on a bit.
Okay.
Go on, mate. No, go on.
I would say the best thing to do is to actually hold it between centres and put a tenon on one end.
Yeah.
And then if you really want to have a mortise on, once you flip it around and put the tenon into the chuck, that'll give you an option of putting the mortise on the other end.
Cornish maid is saying she thinks Wayne's pyjamas would be shorts and a string vest top, like Mrs. Bouquet's brother-in-law.
AJK says he thinks about a Jedi outfit. Ash reckons it'd either be a thermal long johns or Winnie the Pooh's.
Oh no, not Winnie the Pooh's, just the top with everything else hanging out.
with his ash hanging out.
With his ass.
I actually used to have, was when I was in the army, all the clothing and everything basically you get, it comes in sort of, they give it a year, and they usually say pattern after it, like the weapon for when you're going out and exercise or going to war or stuff, like B-58 pattern, which means it was developed in 1958. Well, I used to have a 1942 pattern string vest. That was actually made out of it was actually made out of one piece of string. Because I unravelled it and turned it into a ball of string.
No, hold on here a minute. It was a 1948 pattern, but what it actually was
1942.
1942 pattern, but what it actually was a 1934 normal vest that had been left and the moths had got to it.
Yeah, hey. young Terry says, no. At Wayne's age, it would have been tartan long johns.
Katie, it's a very nice, lovely big piece of ash.
It's a special variety. It's called the Kardashian.
Yeah. It's got an ash like a Kardashian.
Pepsi reckons it's tree wood.
Tree wood, definitely.
Colin reckons he reckons it would be with tartan. I think he's building on Terry's. He says it would be tartan long johns with a cod piece.
Blackadder. That was where they always had a cod piece.
Someone says cod piece, I think of, if someone says cod piece, I think of Word Up.
Yeah, that's it. Cameo.
Yeah.
I always remember it from Blackadder that time when he had that ridiculous. Blackadder.
Oh! Katie says hopefully next week she might get to finish her first bowl.
Oh, nice. Nice. Pictures.
She reckons he doesn't like cod pieces. He prefers salmon slices. Katie reckons we're all talking fish. 54 lovely human beings watching you this fine night.
Nice.
Well, that's just super, Bobby.
God damn, Bobby. filled in my census today, Wayne. For religion, I put in Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. It wasn't the
There
list
you
of
go.
options. I had to put it in under other.
Oh, Cornish maid's on about the. She says no, the ones on the plaque that when you clap they start singing. Billy Bass, weren't it? That's what I think of when you all said cod end. Cod end. I remember them Billy Bass fish. I think we still may have one in the attic somewhere.
This is going to be a very big platter.
It is. It'll still be probably more of a decorative one because it is going to have a fairly wide rim on this. Obviously, because it's getting painted.
I think what it is, Dale, we were chatting about this last night, and at some point, I'm obviously going up there, and that's for my pizza. I don't know what the rest of you are having. Well, according to Douglas Mungham, Drilly's got the clap. I don't know who he's been hanging around with.
That Ryobi character. You never can tell, isn't it?
That's it.
Oh my! that line was just a dare again, wasn't it?
The early Dr. Bob has this insight to share. He says the early British string woven military vests were considered as stab-proof. I have my father's issues, circa 1938.
There you go.
Katie is doing this. She's clearly laughing out loud when she says, "Ah ha 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 ha, wide rim, ah ha ha ha, ah ha 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 ha. Oh dear, I need a drink. Ah." At least I think that's what she said.
If wide rim set you off, how do you feel about Arnold Rimmer?
With Viagra.
Tipsy said they were considered, but were they? Well, the thing is, if you go round Newcastle town centre of an evening, anyway,
go down the big market. You get some sights down the big market. Dear me.
There'll be a few wandering around in their vest.
Yeah, and that's just the women.
Yeah, cold. It's not cold.
Down a big market, though, they would be considered fashion accessories for the young ladies.
Connie's in.
Hey, Connie.
She's having a wine.
She's so good they named her twice.
AGK's in having a look around.
There we go.
You never know. You might be in Newcastle. You might be having a look around now at the big market.
It is rather.
You reckon she's more a vodka girl rather than a wine girl?
Mm-hmm. Drink up, Connie.
You're going to change camera, young Wayne?
I am. Yes. I might have to mess about with it. Wrong one. That one. Don't want that one. I want this one.
To your right. To your right. Forward, away from you. To your right.
How's that?
Pretty
That
good,
looks
man.
pretty central.
Right, Wayne,
Pretty
to
good.
you, me, to me, to you.
To you, to me.
What? It's damn near perfect, sir.
Dr. Bob said the perfect prize would be pub walk cruise with all of you. Oh no.
Well, to tell you the truth, Bob, that is coming up very shortly. That is 30th of April. Well, 29th of April, because we'll probably be there on the Friday night. 29th of April and the 30th of April at the NEC for Maker Central. That's going to be a weekend.
Yes, that will be
entertaining.
A weekend.
AGK Woodworks has just given you a £5 super chat and says, "Stop that ash, Wayne." Oh, sorry, slap that ash, Wayne.
And Scott is reminding me that it's no longer to me, to you, to me. It's now to me, to me. To me.
Poor guy. Passing of a ledge.
Oh dear.
That's got a pretty good covering. See, that's how it's covering me ash then.
Boom. Hey. Shug.
Yes,
Shug,
mate.
Do you need to
Yes.
go? Do you need to go to the toilet?
No. I must admit there at that point. No, I took the key out of the ignition.
Katie says, "Wayne, has you ever tried to do one of those spray paintings on wood like the street artist does?"
Yes, I have tried. Yeah.
How'd it go?
Well, safe to say, I'm a shite artist.
The way it went when he did it was let's just say this is the Mark II workshop.
Mind you, what I am thinking about doing, seeing as how Pete did it last week or earlier on this week, I am thinking about doing something like this, the platter type of thing, and doing one of my sunset photos. The way that Pete did his, he actually did it on the bottom of a bowl, and it looked actually quite neat. So I am thinking about it. People have been asking me to do that for years. Do one of my sunset photos onto a bowl. So I might just give that a go.
Yeah, Scott's got it, mate. He says you might be a shite artist, but you're an awesome piss artist.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There is that. There is definitely that.
Good Ton Daily says you've missed a spot, Wayne.
Oh, that bit there.
He says right in the ash hole.
Right in
Yeah,
the asshole.
I did that on Dolphin. Oh, sorry, on Pipers.
Poor points.
Got him.
Got him.
Another New Yorker. He did it on purpose.
Pipers.
Got to get a cup of coffee.
You ever tried ordering a coffee in New York?
No.
Oh, there's an experience I don't want to have. Again. I just want a coffee. No.
Would you like?
Yes. What's your name, sir? Yes, my name is double wacky macchiato.
Just for shits and giggles, I'd have to go. And they go, "What's your name?" And they go to write on the cup, and I go, "Would you like some help to spell it?"
Yes. What's your name? Yes, my name is Fat. But
Right, Right. So, wrong camera. That one. One balloon.
That one.
Katie's just asked a quick question, Wayne, before you get stuck
Yep.
into that. With the spray paints, which do you use? I can't just go and get one from the likes of Hobbycrafts or something, can I?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
But, yes, you can. But, the best place to get spray paints is the place where Dale gets them from.
Graph City.
Graph City, that's it.
GRAFF City.co.uk. Look them up online and you'll get any colour you could possibly imagine from almost any spray paint manufacturer you can imagine, along with some good budget brands that let you mess around for no money. They're based out of Bristol, Katie.
I'm not sure I've just seen that right, but I think that's a Harry Potter balloon he's using.
Huh?
Harry Potter?
I think that's a Harry Potter balloon. No, Wayne, you're a wizard. Look at him bouncing his balloon off that ash.
Boing, boing. It's like having. It's like having. I mean, it's like having our own little rover.
Yeah. Orange.
Okay, so that's the violet. Now we'll stick some gold in there. It doesn't, when you're doing this, it doesn't really matter if the paint's mixed together. It can actually cause quite a nice effect when that happens. And if you are going to be using Joe Sonia's iridescence, you always have to apply them to a dark background. If you just apply them to plain wood or plain paper, anything like that, they don't really show up. And the real annoying thing about them is when you take them out of when you squirt them out of the wee containers, they all come out the same colour. They all come out cream coloured. Which one's that? That's gold. Let's take a bit more gold on there. And if anybody is going to make a central, Lynn from Joe Sonia's UK is going to be there. So Joe Sonia's paint is actually going to be there. And we'll finish off with some green.
Brent Beecroft's asking, Wayne, when you used the brush, did you apply sealer first?
When I used the what? The brush?
Yeah, that's what I just thought. What brush?
What brush?
What brush, Brent?
Need a bit more green.
Green's good. We like green. You have any that are like ketchup colored?
I nearly swore there, Jake.
Any? Yeah, we're going that route. Can we have same with jams colored ones? Is there? Any?
Right, I'm not going to bother putting a
Didn't go over my head this time, Jake.
an edge ring on this, so I'll just colour it all the way to the edge.
Oh yeah. Oh my. Hey, oh, the phone's going mad. What's going on? Stop already.
There we go. How's it looking so far?
That's beautiful.
I think that's looking lovely, mate.
Right, what I'll do, I'll just give this a quick dry, see if I can get this dried without producing any bubbles.
I'd have to say that's a pretty ash.
I'm worried now about what he's using on that ash with that kind of sound.
Blowy! Blowy! Dr. Bob says, I find that when I use those paints, I get more money for my work when the buyer is high, as in stoned.
I wonder why.
$57 wonderful, beautiful human beings watching you tonight, Wayne.
Excellent. Cheers, guys. Much appreciated.
So don't forget to hit the thumbs up as well, people. Leah's in. Leah, how
Hiya,
are
Leah.
you?
Hello. It does look like flowers.
But not flowers in the rain.
Leah's
Sorry.
a big winner today. She's a big winner today. Congratulations, Leah. Mm-hmm.
It's Leah's day.
There's some parts here where the paint is still quite thick. You can always tell that because where the paint's a bit thick and doesn't dry quickly, it usually stays creamy coloured.
Yeah, and it looks like this section towards us. There's a little bit in there that looks like the stamens of a flower. Next one across,
right.
Wayne, to your left.
That one.
Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
Yeah. I want
Are
that
you-
one.
You talking about plant? You talking about plant willies here?
Yes, plant willies. Not pussy willow, but plant willy.
The dog's at the door wondering what I'm doing. Right, what I'll do, I'll pop
jumping
this
up, looking
back
in the
onto
window.
the lathe,
Oh,
and then
get the middle.
I'll turn it on and
Mark L's in.
just let it dry.
Evening, Mark. Well, Leah
Hey, Mark.
is a winner. Leah is a winner. Da, 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 da.
Tightened up.
What was the original song that came from?
I have no idea. Was it Duncan is a moron?
No,
Something like that.
No.
Gordon.
I like it.
Gordon. Gordon.
No,
Gordon.
not yet. Yeah, but it wasn't. That wasn't the original song though.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We'll just pretend Jamie's here. Okay.
Got him.
We're lucky so far. Chris ain't coming, or we'd have to go swing.
Right.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, said Blair. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Michael McEwen's in as well. Evening, Michael.
Michael.
So, Michael?
Are we likely to see some centrifuge from this?
I don't think the paint's on thick enough for that, Chuck, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And maybe you should have just left the paint and then done this, because I did that the last time and we ended up with a centrifuge effect.
Don't know. I like that as is, mate. I was kind of asking us to not get the centrifuge because that looks lovely, mate.
Brian from Hartwood Tunnels in. Evening, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, Brian. Cornish mate's
Just get the
asking
heat
who's
going.
singing. I think it might be Jake. Katie, it
Yeah,
might
it
be
was
Jack.
Jake. Definitely Jake.
Yeah, I'm a good singer.
And Fred Gilliver's in.
Question from Brent Bowcroft, Wayne. I
Yep.
meant sealer prior to using the Brusho paint powders.
Oh, right. No. The Brusho paint powders, once they're added with water, or once you put them onto water, they act more like a very thin watercolor or a stain. So, if you put sand and sealer on top of the wood, they won't actually soak in, and you want them to soak into the wood with the Brusho paints. Whereas with these types of paints, with any sort of acrylics or the iridescence, anything like that, you actually want it to stay on top of the wood. So I always use sand and sealer before paint, but I never use sand and sealer before stain.
There you go, Jake. Connie's saying, prove it, and thrusting a microphone at you. And Katie says, Jake, clappy hands, deep in the heart of Texas. I think it's your line, mate.
Come on over here, Connie. It's Saturday night. Let's go on a date.
I think
No
that
singing.
looks
There will
okay
be
for the
no. There
size
will be
of-
no singing.
Yep.
For the dish size,
Does
doesn't
indeed.
it?
Does indeed.
Grand. Good.
But you may
You're in
make
for a penny, in for a pound now anyway, so.
some sweet and lovely music. Damn it, Peggy. Zed's in. He says, all right. How is everyone this fine
Evening,
Saturday?
Zed.
Evening, Zed. And so is Kazam is in too.
Yep.
Hey,
Cuz is in. Evening, Cuz.
Hiya,
Well
cuz.
said. We're all living the dream. Yeah, Zed, he spilt some paint all over his ash. He got big wood.
He's giving it large. Wayne, you're currently loitering at 20:53.
Ah, it's Saturday night. We're okay. Katie, don't laugh. I'm living the dream. I've been living the dream since many years.
since the start.
Around 2004, I think.
Good time Bailey's commenting, and I'll try to give this the tone and intent, the way it was aimed. Wayne's making his asshole bigger.
Oh dear. Zed tried out his DIY ring tool today, and well, frankly, it was useless. Yes, but worth a try, Zed. You never know until you try.
What you need is a 10mm spanner.
Here we go. Look,
Like that one.
Wayne,
That's all right.
Wayne, don't forget I'm coming to visit at some point. Don't show me where it is.
Ring tool. Katie's
Yeah.
lost it.
Yes, I can just imagine Katie is absolutely doubled over now with laughter. Katie, there's no need to apologise. It's Saturday night, and the level here is
Gutter.
Gutter. I tried to say that as gutturally as I possibly could. Oh,
Guttery? Oh my.
Yeah. Blue Light says he has 10 millimeters. He says he has 2 of them.
Yes, but you should probably see a doctor about that.
Yeah, 4 or 5 millimeters doesn't make 2 10 millimeters.
That's it.
Don't be bragging about having 10 millimeters, Scott, because that's nothing to brag about, is it? No. Our colonial cousins will be going, yeah, well, we're talking in inches now, but I got 10 inches. Yeah, Zed, that's the one. He says he has 3 or 4 full spanner sets. Well, they're not quite full, are they, obviously? And every dang one of them is missing the 10 millimeter. 20 and 22 are the same. Now, I can't agree there because there is only 2 of us in my garage that have a 20 mil spanner because they don't come with most sets. But 22, I must have 5 of them. I have to use them for trackings, and every time I couldn't find one, I bought another one. And then I found them. Dotted around the workshop.
See, what you should do, Shug, when you lose one, just turn around and shout loudly, I've just bought another bloody 22 mil spanner, and the old one will just jump out from hiding.
No. I did something that somebody very stupidly told me when we were drunk one night. He said, what I normally do is when I lose something, he goes, I throw something else, he said, and they usually land in the same place. My oppo at the garage didn't take too kindly, though, when he nearly got hit by a spanner. I was through it, like he said. Wayne, Zed's going on about left socks now.
All right.
Yeah, he said that and 20 or 30 left socks, hey, Wayne?
Yeah. Alternate universe. A tumble dryer or a washing machine is just an open door to an alternate universe.
It's a portal.
Right. No, I was going to ask about putting a couple of decorative rings on, but I don't think
I don't think you should.
No,
you should.
I am in full agreement this time. I don't think you should at all. That looks stunning.
Let's see. I've got quite a decent cut on that, so I'm just going to sand this at 240.
Blair said we blame Narnia. King Edmund.
Here we go.
Be that Aslan. Nicks everything, that bloke. Katie's just got incredibly excited about Drilly making an appearance.
Incredibly.
Well, I guess so, with 5 exclamation marks or whatever after it. Yes, she's been missing Drilly.
I'm going to have to.
Well, you had the clap earlier.
For now.
Drilly, he's such a tart. Earlier on, he got the clap.
Better now.
I thought the clap was a round of applause until I spent the night out in Nuneaton.
Right, world wax. I'll just wax the inside of this.
Roy's the boys in. Evening, Roy.
Hey, Roy.
He said, hi, all. Looks like I've missed it. Well.
Some
You
evidence to support
snooze,
that.
You
Right?
lose. Yep. Wax on, wax off. Roy's only just going, oh, I know, been out on the drink again. Dear me.
Let's move these along there.
Right, Wayne. It's been spotted. Just to be clear, then, Zed says, just to be clear, then, Wayne waxes his ash hole.
There you go, guys.
That is beautiful, mate.
Beautiful.
It's like
Very
a load
nice.
it's like a load of peonies.
Pete who?
No, Jake. No, Wayne. Peonies. The flowers.
Oh, right.
Peonies.
What do you?
I
What about me? I didn't say anything.
I can hear Jake snickering away, going like
Hey,
a little schoolboy.
there's all kinds. There's
Right,
all kinds of
guys
stuff.
in.
You
There
never
we
know
are.
what I'm snickering about, man. You never know.
I don't need to know.
Roy's asking what size has it ended up. Let's have a look. 15-inch diameter, Roy, by 2-inch deep.
Nice. That's a big old piece of ash.
By golly.
Right, that's us for tonight. What's happening tomorrow? Steve will be on at 1 o'clock. Scott's got a premiere at 10. I've got a premiere if I ever get the thing finished editing at 10:30 tomorrow night. And Jimmy's got a premiere at 11 p.m. tomorrow. That's all UK time. So I'm going to press the button and probably go in the house and have a drink. So